traders all around the world. This is FXPassion late. We are 4 minutes late today. I'm sorry everybody. This is Forex Trading Course 101. And hello Miguel, how are you? Hello Akos, how are you? Remember, we are trying to build the three pillars, the strategy and the system. We are trying to understand how risk management works and close, and we are trying to understand also the psychology part, which is the big one, everybody. And if this is your first time with us, we are in the intermediate module. We are finishing today. Doc talked with himself 10 minutes today at the start. Doc is crazy. Hello boss. Hello boss, how are you? MHB, are you online? So I can present you to the boss. Yanis is our boss, everybody, so you can say hello to him. And if you have questions. Okay everybody, so we are in the intermediate module. Today we are finishing the Forex trading week. We talked about yesterday about the psychology part, the reasons why student traders don't make any consistent pips and money. And also remember that 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide, and especially for the Forex trading week. The webinars are not trading and investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. Hello boss, hello Yannis, see? Everybody is saying hello, great. That being said everybody, we are going to check on our positions. And I closed today GBP AUD everybody. So, where is the button? Maybe in here. Let me see if I can move up here. Okay, I can, so I'm going to open GBP AUD. I will spam, leave reviews at the stream about Duca's copy. Okay, great. Everybody, if you can leave reviews. But be truthful, okay? Say it, be truthful and say what you think. Okay, say the good stuff and also say the bad stuff. Okay, don't say just, oh, Duca's copy is the best, you know. Be truthful, right? Great charting software, great this, but maybe too expensive, I don't know. Okay. And Victor is asking, Mr. Yanis, I just want to say you have a great teacher. Yanis is the boss, Victor. Okay. Yanis is our teacher. So Euro AUD, let me see if I can move up the, oh, there you go. This is the last position, everybody. Yes, and Yanis is asking, he said, feel free to ask for improvements. Okay, that is the best. Okay. They are talking about you, Passion. Oh, my improvements. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. If you want to improve something, everybody, just ask for improvements. Okay, boss, talk to you later. Have a great weekend and happy Friday. So the only one, everybody, that we are still, we have an open position is EuroCAD, and finally it's moving, right? So we are not in red anymore. So all the 5 trades that we did this week went profitable. Great news, right? We entered 5 trades and all of them ended in profit, everybody. And I made a mistake, it was not Euro AUD, it was GBP AUD, everybody. GBP AUD. And let's just resume yesterday's talk, everybody. You need to trust. Okay, you need to trust your education. Okay, everybody. Without trusting your education, and I'm not talking about me and the webinars, you know, and Duca's copy, any kind of education. You need to trust your education. Without trusting the education, you are not going anywhere. And remember everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. So I closed manually this trade today, and I'm going to show you why. On the 1 hour chart, the market started making lower lows, lower highs. So my stop loss was down here. This was the cancel and replace technique. But then I saw the market making lower lows, lower highs, and lower low and lower highs. So I closed the trade manually in here. Okay, now the market is moving up again, so the market ended the retracement, right? And there is not a counter trend line break yet, but Canada JPY is rising as I thought. Yes, everybody, today is Friday, so we are not going to enter in any trade, but we are going to prepare for the next week. Okay, thank you, Akos. We are going to check Canada JPY. And before this, Miguel, you asked me how I draw the Fibonacci. So I go on the monthly. Okay, I go on the monthly chart, Miguel and everybody else, and unfortunately I need to remember the number. So if my D extension is at 1.995 something, okay, then I need to go manually on the weekly. Where is the weekly? On the weekly chart, and draw this horizontal line. Okay, and edit coordinates 1.995 something, doesn't matter. Okay, and then I need to edit label. So this is the monthly, the extension. Okay, and of course you can change the transparency. Okay, everybody, so you need to do it manually. You need to write down the numbers on some paper, and then you need to go on the smaller time frames. So I have some other charting softwares that they can link the drawings to the smaller time frames. Unfortunately, JForex doesn't have this, but we can ask for improvement. Okay, Miguel, I need to do it manually. I need to remember the number of the D extension, and I need to go manually to the weekly, to the daily, to the 1 to 4 hour chart, and put it manually. That being said, everybody, let's check EuroCAD first, if we can protect ourselves, and then we're going to check NZD, Canada JPY, and make a plan. Remember, starting from Monday we are not going to trade anymore, so it will show in all time frames. No, it won't, Miguel. You need to put it manually. You need to go on weekly chart, put it manually, then you need to go on the daily chart, put it manually. It won't show automatically. Okay, it won't show automatically. EuroCAD daily chart. Let's go on the 1 hour chart. So this is our entry, and let's go on the 15-minute chart, everybody. Okay, so concept, we are going to protect our profits. Okay, we have a winning trade. Okay, and there is no right or wrong. I'm going to put my stop loss down here, a little bit above the entry point. So if I'm going to lose, I'm going to earn $1.18. Okay, no, 0.14 cents. Okay, remember the numbers, you need to think in percentages. Okay, but nonetheless, following the rules, the concepts, and what we are teaching you, we had 5 winners out of 5 winners. Steven, how are you? Can you explain why no trades on November, December? Steven, is not that they are not going to be new trades, but every time when we finish learning a topic, and this month, the past 2 months, the topic was Fibonacci trading. So we learned the original Fibonacci, we learned the contrarian Fibonacci, we learned the Fibonacci of the confirmation. And when we learn everything, I mean when we pass to you everything that we have to pass, when we say everything that it needs to be said, then we make up the so-called Forex trading week, where we are trying to implement what we have learned. Okay? So it's not that we are not trading, but every time we finished with a topic, then we post this Forex trading week, and we are trying to improve our strategies and our systems and our trading with the new knowledge that we are learning. Okay, Steven, did I answer your question? Miguel says, thanks, Stoyan, it is not manually, you can choose to have it on all time frames. Wow, Stoyan, would you be so kind? Would you be so kind? And I didn't know about this feature. Would you be so kind and let me see, exit screen. This is going to be good for me also. Let me see. Understood, thank you. Time to reflect on the knowledge. Yes, thank you, Steven. Please feel free to ask any question. Hello, Annie. So in the meantime, everybody, we talked yesterday, Annie, about you, and everybody, if you want to connect with Annie, ask her for her email or her Skype or whatever. You can connect the junior traders, right? The junior students, the fresh traders. If you are trading for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, a year, you can connect with traders that are in the market for about 2 years, 5 years, you know. And Canada JPY. In the meantime, Stoyan, if you would be so kind and type in the chat. Show no all. How can I? Okay, I'm going to try. Daily chart first. Let me see. I'm going to draw this one and remove, copy, clone, restore default, arrange. Decoration, white stroke, foreign transparency, display. Stoyan, I don't have any feature that I can click. Oh, show on all period, but it won't show, you know. It won't show, or it. Oh, I see. Thank you, Stoyan. Thank you. See, Miguel, do you see this one? You go on show on all periods, everybody. This is a nice feature. I didn't know that it does exist. You go show on all periods, and then you daily, 2 hours, 4 hours. So let's see. What is 93.6? 93.6. Where is it? 93.6. Let me see, 4-hour chart. Okay, well, looks like doesn't work. Canada JPY daily chart 90.36, and I'm on the 4-hour chart. There is no system. It doesn't work. At least I think it doesn't work. Maybe they have some other parameters. It's missing on the chart, so oh, maybe I need to click on, yes, you're correct, maybe I need to click. Okay, I need to click, and now it's going to show, right? I need to click on it first. No, still it doesn't appear. 1990.36. See, Stoyan, it doesn't work. I have, it should appear on 90.36, but there is no line. At least in my platform it doesn't work. I clicked here. Okay, show on all periods, all periods. Okay, but it doesn't work. 4, 2, 1, monthly, weekly, daily. So let's check. 1 hour, no. Daily, weekly. It doesn't appear. Oh, this is AUD JPY. AUD JPY. AUD JPY. It is another chart you have to open. Works only on the. It is another chart you have to open. Okay, I'm going to open a new chart. New chart. Works only on the same. Oh, okay. Let's check the weekly. Well, Stoyan, if you would be so kind and make a video. Okay, would you be so kind and make a video and send the video to my Skype? How you do this? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I'm clicking, but it doesn't appear. Okay, everybody, back to Canada JPY. We want to go long term. This is the daily chart, and ACO says that the market is reversing. And ACOS, you are right, everybody. Remember, these webinars are not trading or investment advice, but you can enter right now if you want. And delete what, this one, delete this one. You can enter right now because of the bullish candlestick formation, or you can wait for the first counter trend line break. Okay, this was not valid anymore, so we are here right now. Okay, everybody, and Fibonacci talking, sub A, sub B. Well, you can go with a stop loss below the candlestick formation if you want, or not. You can go with a stop loss together with the uptrend line. But yes, Akos, you are right. This market is changing, it's moving up. Thank you, Stoyan. Thank you, Stoyan. And everybody, if you know something, or if you know somebody that has some knowledge, like Stoyan, ask for help. Okay? You don't need to do everything alone. Ask for help. Okay? I'm asking for help the developers of JForex, but they are not they are not helping, you know. I want an alarm on counter trendline breaks and trendline breaks. Miguel says still downtrend. Yes, but it's short-term downtrend. Remember, Miguel, the lesson about structure and the market wave. This is the extension and this is the retracement. Okay, so yes, the short-term trend is down because it's making lower lows, lower highs, but looks like that the market is ending the retracement. Okay, so we are going to go on the smaller time frame and see how much of the trend already changed. This is the 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, 4-hour chart. Let's delete 4-hour chart. Okay, 4-hour chart. This is our C, still not confirmed, and the market is moving up, everybody. Okay, you can enter right now on the 4-hour chart, or you can wait for the market to start retracing, and if it's going to move further up, you enter with the next counter trendline break. Okay, the market is going to push higher most likely until this past resistance up in here, and then it's going to retrace. So me personally, starting from Monday, I'm going to monitor the market. I'm going to monitor Canada JPY on the 4-hour chart, and if this happens, then I'm going to enter. And Miguel is saying it could be a retracement and structure is not broken. Yes sir, I would not enter short or long yet. Great post, Miguel, congratulations. Okay, trade what you see, everybody. Okay, there is no right or wrong. If you want to be more secure, wait for the long counter trendline break. Okay, if you entered here, well, maybe this was prematurely, you know, or maybe you could enter short term, but long term, as Miguel said, it needs to break structure on the 4-hour chart, meaning it must make a higher high also on the daily, and this is called a crown, everybody. We are going to learn about crowns in the, whoops, not this one. Let me see if there is a tool to draw a crown. No, also this one is not. Triangle, head and shoulder, maybe head and shoulders. Head and shoulders. Oh great, we have a tool. We have a tool to monitor and to draw a crown. Great. And Miguel is saying I have monitored it all day. Have. Okay, great. So everybody, trading plan for next week. We want to go long on Canada JPY on the daily chart, 1-hour chart, 2-hour chart, weekly chart, whatever. Okay, we want to go long if the market is going to make another higher high. The higher high is a must. Without the higher high, we are not going to enter long. Okay, any questions about the next week, about Canada JPY? Any questions? No. Okay, so let's start today and make a plan starting from the back. Let's check USD JPY first. and then we're going to check USD CAD, USD CHF. And remember everybody, you need to check the news announcements before the trade. Monthly chart, USD JPY monthly chart, and let's delete the indicators, we didn't learn those yet. Okay, so far everybody, we are locked inside this sideways channel. Okay, it's confirmed, this sideways channel is confirmed. Okay, so we want to go long. Remember, sometimes the market does this, moves like this, make this channel and then moves back up, you know, whatever. But in the end we want to go long next week on USD JPY. This is the monthly chart. Let's check the weekly, and don't do this everybody. Let's clean up the mess. Let's clean up. Don't do this because you are not going to see anything. Clean, 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 clean. Okay, clean up, clean up. Okay, this is the weekly chart. We have an up original Fibonacci. We have an up Fibonacci of the confirmation. And similarly to the monthly chart, we are sideways. And of course the market hit the lower band and it's reversing, right? It's making higher highs, higher lows. So again, we want to find an entry to go long. Okay, and stop loss everybody, remember stop loss, the best stop loss, the technically most safe. Okay, stop loss is here, should be somewhere down here, the stop loss. Yesterday I made a few pips shorting this pair. Great, Miguel, congratulations. Okay, now from the weekly chart, the risk and the reward, it's not the best. I mean, we are almost risking more, almost, right? So we're going to try to find another past support or any other technical area to put the stop loss. So we are not going to enter long from the weekly chart because the stop loss, the risk reward is not good enough. So let's check the daily chart. And again, clean up, clean up. It's a mess. It's a mess. I need to clean up the charts. It's a mess. So don't do this everybody. And I just moved my, there you go. Let's see, we are here right now, and remove the indicators, remove the lines, pivot point, there you go. Okay, this is the daily chart finally, and this is the big picture. We're going to delete the trend lines that are not relevant anymore and delete up in here the pivot points and the mess. Okay, so this Fibonacci is not valid anymore, this Fibonacci is not valid anymore, this Fibonacci is not valid anymore, because Fibonaccis don't work inside the sideways channel. Okay, but talking about the movement here, okay, so let's see, this is the chart, and whoops, daily chart, we can draw the uptrend line, something like this, and go with the market wave, right? So extension, retracement, extension. Okay, extension, retracement, extension. Of course everybody, you can also draw Fibonacci's, but remember, when your Fibonacci is going to hit the upper band, then it's not going to work anymore. So this is the sub, this is the Fibonacci of the confirmation, and See everybody, the market is still up in here. It must hit this if it's going to work, right? And if it's going to continue its path, then it's going to hit the upper band up in here. Up in here. So plan for the next week. What I'm going to do, everybody, I'm going to project the third Fibonacci. I'm going to patiently wait for the Fibonacci. The market is going to do one or two things. Number one is going to go up, hit the extension, and then start to reverse back again to some level of past support. Okay, so this is going to be one, or maybe the market is going to fall, okay, and find another level which has a great or better risk-reward ratio, okay, and enter. So I'm going to put my stop loss somewhere in here and take a ride until up in here. If this is going to happen, remember the theory, we are playing chess with the market. If the market is going to do this, then I'm going to do that. If the market is going to do that, then I'm going to do this. Okay? But I need to monitor. Maybe I will not have an entry next week, because this is the daily chart and each candle is one day. You know? But if there is going to be a news announcement or something that I didn't check, okay, maybe it's going to push up faster, you know, or it's going to fall. Also right now USD pairs are news reactive, meaning the trade war. But we are entering in a period of festivity, so also the news is going to slow. The news announcements are going to slow down, because there is Christmas, December, you know, New Year's Eve, okay? I don't think China and the US are going to fight, you know, during those times. Well, maybe yes, maybe no, right? Who knows? We don't have a crystal ball. Yes, no crystal ball. Steven, we had a student and he had a crystal ball, you know. Max, we had Max in the webinar a lot of time and he had a crystal ball. Of course he was joking. But okay, this is the plan, everybody, for USD JPY. Let's check USD CHF. And USD CHF monthly chart. Let's delete the indicators, remove all, and to remove this. Also it's a mess. Remove. Okay, everybody, so we are here and the market touched lately. This is the monthly chart. It looks like the market is locked in here somewhere, right? Looks like the market is locked in here. And delete the indicators. Okay. Now, long term, this market is up. Long term, okay. The market supposed to hit the upper band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 months ago, the market, I mean USD CHF, supposed to hit the upper band up in here, but it didn't. Okay, so trade what you see. Technically speaking, this market long term is still up. Okay, trade what you see. But on the other hand, if we are going to see this is the high, the low, a high, a low, a high, a low, a high and a low. Okay, if the market is going to fall and break this structural low, this one, not just 5-4, not just about 10 pips, but 100 pips. Okay, if the market is going to, even better, if the market is going to break this low, then we are going to reverse our positions. Okay, we're going to reverse our long-term target. So far the long-term target is up. In the meantime, we are shorting the market in here to the lower band and buying at the lower band. This is the short-term scenario. Okay, so we want to buy, we are shorting right now. We are shorting this and we are going to buy in here. Okay, let's delete. Passion, I don't understand. Yes, sir. So let's explain again. Let's make it black. There you go. The market is, trade what you see. The market is most likely, and as Steven says, we don't have a crystal ball, the market is most likely locked inside those two bands. And it's falling right now. Okay? So next week we are going to continue to short the market until this lower band. This is the plan. We are playing chess with the market. This is the plan. We are going to short the market until this lower band. Okay? In the meantime, when we are shorting the market, we have a stop reverse order above here. Stop reverse. So if we are wrong, we are going to have a losing trade, which is okay, and we are going to enter with the buy trade. If the market is going to reverse for any reason, you know, oh, finally Trump and Xi Jinping from China, they signed a contract, you know, and then of course the USD CHF is going to bam, is going to move up. Okay, if this is going to happen, we are going to be stopped out and enter with the buy order and trying to hit the upper band. If not, we are going to continually sell the market until the lower band in here, and we are going to buy with the bullish candlestick formation. What is the topic of next week? Akos, you are going to see on Monday. I'm not going to tell you, you know. I can tell you that we are going to talk about your strategies, everybody. Okay? But Yanis is making the topics. Our boss. It's posting the topics, better say. Okay? So we are going to buy near the lower band next week. And if for any reasons this buy gets stopped out, then we are going to reverse our long-term view. So meaning we are going to cancel this stop reverse order and be oriented to short the market slowly to the different levels of past support, which is the first one is down here. Okay, and USD CHF, it's an easy pair to trade, everybody, if you're a beginner trader, but you must have patience, you know. You must not react to the different swings up and down, because you cannot have the same strategy when you are trading the swings or when you are trading the long-term sideways movement, long-term sideways channel. and this is the monthly chart. Of course, we are going to enter from what? The daily, maybe the 1 hour, 2 hour chart, you know. Remove all. Remove, remove. Remove, remove again, remove. Come on, remove, remove. Remove the indicators. Remove, remove. Okay, everybody, so this is the plan. The market most likely is locked somewhere in here. Okay, the upper band and clone. Somewhere in here is going to be the lower band. So this is the same picture. We are shorting the market. Okay. And stop reverse, of course, up in here. Stop reverse. Remember, you should stop trading, everybody. And this is not a rule, it's just a concept. Okay. You can go relax and party after December 15, because the markets are going to slow down, drastically slow down. Okay, and the volatility and the speed generally comes back from January the 12th or January 13, you know, somewhere in those dates, you know. Yes, of course, sometimes January 7, but most likely said January 12, January 13, the volatility is going to come back. Okay, so we are trading plan for next week. We are shorting the market. Okay, and remember, don't get scared if the market retests the upper band. Don't get scared, because we don't know, we don't have the crystal ball. Maybe sometimes the market loves to lower the bands, right? So maybe the market is locked inside this sideways channel, the red lines, but because of the uncertainty and the holidays, maybe it's going to oscillate inside this channel. Okay, so if I'm going to short the market next week in here and the market is going to push up, don't get scared, because it's going to reverse most likely. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to lose 0.5%, you know, no big deal, right? Okay, next, the difficult one, USD CAD. Steven is asking, okay, so all markets are slowing, no volatility due to holidays. Yes, sir. Somewhere, there is no exact date, Steven, but somewhere, starting from December 15, you know, 16, 17, the markets are going to slow down. Somewhere in there. Some years happen on 15, some years happens on the 17th, you know, and it's going to be back somewhere near the January 12th, you know, January 12, 13. Okay, so yes, volatility is going to be slowed down. You are going to have a trading range, a daily trading range of what, 20 pips, 15 pips, you know. Waiting for USD CAD to short it. Okay, let's check. Let's check the monthly chart. I'm going to be very honest with you, everybody. I didn't trade USD CAD for about 2 years. 2 years. I didn't found any good entry. I'm looking at the pair, yes sir, but I didn't trade this pair for about 2 years already. I didn't find any good entries on this pair. Always, when I analyze the market, always there is something wrong. Or is the risk reward, or is the Fibonacci, or is the, sometimes I don't have a read simply. Sometimes I simply don't have a read. I don't know what to do on this, so I'm staying out. Okay, but let's talk about the Fibonacci's. And as you can see, everybody, what is this market doing? Low, high, low, high, low. You know, if you ask me, this pair is not tradable. If you ask me, why not? Because in the last, let's delete this, in the last 5 months it went nowhere. Okay, if you ask me, this pair is not tradable. You can use your capital to find better and faster trades. Okay, so far this market is locked inside this sideways movement. Okay, the market is undecided here. It's not going nor up or down, at least in my opinion. Okay, and I don't have the crystal ball. Stoyan, what can I tell you, my friend? I wouldn't go short or long. I would short the market only if the market breaks this most recent, not most recent, but past low, this one, if you ask me. Okay, trading shouldn't be complicated, everybody. You should find easy trades that you can understand, where the market is trending. Okay, this market is going anywhere. I mean nowhere. Okay, it's undecided, undecision candles. Let's go on the daily. We have a down original Fibonacci and we have an up contrarian Fibonacci. This is the C. Okay, our C is confirmed, and we can draw the uptrend line, which is here. And yes, of course, we can try to trade the original Fibonacci from the daily chart. So this was the contrarian, and let's try to draw the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Let's do it like this. Fibonacci of the confirmation. So the first swing is here. Let's change colors. First swing is here, and the second one. So we are still in the first, see? Look at this, the first Fibonacci, we are still in the first. The market didn't hit the extension, which is down here. Okay? Everybody, it's just my opinion. I wouldn't touch USD CAD pair. I would leave it alone. I wouldn't trade, you know. I mean, I'm not going to trade this one. There are other currency pairs that are more volatile, they have higher speed, you know, they are trending. I wouldn't touch this one if you ask me, but it's up to you. Okay, just remember that maybe, just maybe, we are locked inside this sideways channel. Okay, looks like, at least. Up and down and up, you know, looks like. In the end, everybody, I wouldn't trade this pair. I would wait for the market to decide. Okay, I mean only when the market is going to decide with the bullish or bearish candlestick formation. If one day I'm going to see a bullish engulfing candle on the monthly chart, I'm going to start trading, or if I'm going to see a bearish engulfing candle from the monthly, then I'm going to start trading. If I don't see this on the monthly chart, I'm not trading USD CAD. Why would I, right? Price has touched the blue for me at last. Yes, if you have a different time zone, touch the blue. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Stoyan. I'm going to check. What's the number? as the high. 1.35644, 35644, 356. Oh yes, you're correct. Thank you. You are correct. Thank you, Stoyan. And where is the... So the appropriate extension is going to be this one, somewhere in here. This is the new Fibonacci. Thank you, Stoyan. Okay, everybody, I won't touch, but this is me. You can trade this one, no problem whatsoever. Okay, this is my opinion. I won't touch this pair. I'm not going to trading it. At least gives a clear direction, or up or down. Okay, everybody, happy Friday. We are closing this Forex trading week. Again, learn to trust the education. Remember that we had 5. It's not because of the winners, but we entered in 5 trades just listening to the concepts and education. Okay? And the market is unpredictable, but nonetheless we always trying to have an edge. Okay? Not every week we're going to have all winners. Sometimes we're going to have also the losers, right? But because we have a risk-reward ratio in place, then in the end we are going to end with money in the bank. But you're right, it is in an undecisive state. Yes, sir. Okay, everybody, happy Friday, happy weekend. Let's go relax and see you back on Monday with a new topic. We are going to build your strategy. Okay? It's going to be a difficult one, but at least we are going to try to build. I'm going to tell you what I think, what are the entries, what are the exit rules, money management rules. Okay? Until Monday, stay safe, stay strong, and relax with passion. This is FXPassion signing off.